Yeah, baby! Welcome back to the show. This is the IPA Drunk Talk Show. Ow! We are your hosts. I am Star Alfredo, and to my right is
K.B. To my right is
Amazing House, and to my right is
Samuel Ramaka, and to my right is
Bright Lights.
Bright Lights.
Welcome back to the show, people. Thank you for your love. We want to thank all our subscribers. Thank you. We're at what? 98?
98.
Moving up, baby. Moving up.
Yo. I think they like us.
I think they love us.
I think they loving us.
Well, anyway, thank you for the love. Please, you already know we have room for more subscribers, more likes, and leave that comment. Good or bad, all feedback is good feedback. Now let's get back to the show. Now, how was everyone's weekend?
Weekend was small, but can't complain.
What did you do?
Told family.
You else?
Work, and family first.
looking for a job.
What about you, man?
Well, man, I worked hard over the weekend, man, just to get back here and do another show for everyone. So, let's get it popping. Let's get to the beer.
First up, hold on. Yeah. Let's get serious now. Beer.
Right?
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Can we get a little
toast?
Hop into this.
We want to do a little toast
Hoppy Cabby.
for what episode?
4.
4. And we
Cuatro.
rolling, baby. We rolling.
Yeah, we're
So,
pretty set.
what IPA beer is this?
This is Hop Commander IPA. Let me tell you this. This is on point. It's not too strong. You know, it's just right in my eyes. I don't know how you guys are liking it, but
What's the rating on it?
well, the alcohol volume content is 6.5. So it's not too strong. It's not too light. It's just right in the middle. It's perfect. You know,
Nice.
I dig it. I'm gonna give it an 8. That's my opinion.
8.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah.
Oh,
What you giving that?
You giving
I
that
haven't
something?
drank in like 2 days. I took a sip of this shit. I was like, whoa. And this is 6.5. I'm going to give this a 5.
Damn.
Really?
I'm not really digging the flavor.
Nah, I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was too bad.
I'm gonna hop to this.
Yeah.
I actually like it. It's not that bad. I give it a 9 because the aftertaste is not that bad. To me.
Alright.
God. Who picks these IPAs out?
Tell Oasis about it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
A 4?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because,
Let me take
I think I gotta taste it again.
because let me explain.
You guys got.
When I
I think y'all palates are
I
messed
think
up.
it's pretty strong.
just like just on the first taste is like it's that little, I don't know, it's like a nasty taste. Even the aftertaste ain't so good. So yeah, I'll give you a 4.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like,
I like the design on
it's like
the
the first time you drink a
I like the
Budweiser.
design on the
Oh
glass.
man.
Oh man, you guys. I think my taste buds might be messed up. My palate's messed up somewhere.
Well, maybe I need to drink because
And
this is
what-
pretty good.
And what's this called?
It is called, as well, it's made by Captain Lawrence Brewery Company, but it's called Hop Commander IPA. I guess you got to be a boss to really like it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
And
sorry,
we want to thank our sponsor for this one,
Oasis,
Oasis, baby.
right there across the street from McDonald's and Little Caesars. That's over there on Main Street.
In Poughkeepsie.
Yep, and Poughkeepsie. So definitely go stop by there. Let them know IPA Drunk Talk sent you.
Yeah.
All right, but subject for today. Well, my subject.
Okay.
I feel is what comes first. Is it the relationship or your passion? As in like the career you want,
Your goals.
Your goals. What comes first?
Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
All right.
Oh. Let's go that way first, cause I'm gonna
All
go
right.
in this one.
I feel if you had to choose what comes first, I choose your passion for what you want to do. Your dream comes first. Your goal comes first. Only because when you accomplish your dream, you accomplish your goal, you're setting yourself off. You're setting yourself off for the future. So the better the future is, the better the relationship is. So if you chose,
Alright.
you know, if you picked a relationship and you're struggling through the relationship and you guys are constantly bickering at each other because you hardly don't have any money, or you know, you can't go out and buy stuff for your woman, you know, you can't go and enjoy life. So I say accomplish your goal first, secure that future, and then the relationship is going to be a lot better. What do you think?
I think you got a good point there. You got a good point, because a lot of relationships, I feel like in a lot of relationships, if you don't have money, it does put a big strain on the relationship, because you can't go nowhere. You're always constantly worrying about your budget, and that right there in itself is too much stress for a person. You're worrying about bills, but you're also worried about taking care of the individual. So I do definitely agree with accomplishing your goals first, and then the relationship. And I feel like that's how you have to go into a relationship. Just for the fact is, like, let it be known, like, I have a goal set in mind, and I have dreams in mind that I really want to accomplish before I start settling down and, you know, wasting away. Because, yo, listen.
Because you don't want to struggle.
You don't want to struggle, and guess what? When you get older, the years are passing by. It's not enough hours in a day. It's like...
Okay, I gotta stop you with that.
What?
Alright, so hours of the day, if you just focus on your passion, how about the relationship? What about the time for the relationship? You're just focusing on your goals, but if that's just a supporter...
Well, I believe that
I think there's a balance.
It is a balance. It's kind of like a balance, but I feel that you go for more of your goal. You have a little time together. You know, you balance out a little bit of the time. Because remember, when you're going for your dream and you're going for your goal, that is hard work. Especially if both of you are in a relationship and you have separate goals. So that's hard work, that's hard time that you got to put into it. So I say, you know, make a little time for the relationship. And listen, when you are successful, you accomplish your dreams, you know, you guys can enjoy that lavish vacation together. Or you don't even have to, you know, when that happens, you don't have to worry about
Wait, hold on, what's that about? What is that about?
We're here listening, right?
Now, I feel where you guys is coming from, but you sound like a bunch of wet tampons, right?
Whoa!
Yeah, that's serious. Okay, check it out. Now, see, a goal in a relationship, that all is the same. You know, I understand that. What I'm saying is this. If love can conquer all, then focus mainly on that. You know what I mean? Because your goal's going to be there, your girl's going to be there. I've been single. I got goals, but damn, I've been single for so long, and I still didn't reach my goals. So what does that say?
I know, he been smiling for a special lady on Instagram.
I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that. Smiling for a special lady. So, yo, when you bring it up, look at you. They put a smile on your face.
I'm Commander.
I wasn't ready. That commander got coming out. That's sort of slack.
What we call them now? Schmouse?
Smiley.
Call them Smiley. Of course, Smiley.
Why
Smiley
are you
shower.
smiling there?
Oh, stop.
But I understand some of what you mean, like love conquers all, and just like I feel like
Well, I hope love's gonna conquer that damn rent
exactly.
and conquer that car insurance.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
hopefully you ain't got a car note. So I hope love gonna pay for all that, because at the end of the day, listen.
They got to work together.
That's
Listen.
true, it's a team.
With love comes along, financials. Listen, let that love get a little bit out of hand. Guess what? You got another financial problem.
How do we not know that that's how we were programmed to think, though? You know? I mean, I just said
I'm not trying to be programmed to think it, but I'm telling you this.
how it moves.
I see it when you try. Yo, go to the mall. You can't go to the mall with $20-$30.
Sure.
You might as well keep your ass in the house. Why even go there? Why go? Can you go to a movie
Yeah.
with $30?
Yeah,
Nah.
but
You
you
want
ain't
to
got
treat
no
him to a cheap meal?
You ain't got no popcorn.
No popcorn.
Get in with $30 for two?
I don't even think you can do that.
Yeah,
like-
You better do the matinee special.
Yo, what movie theater you going to?
Well, first of all, the tickets is now $15 a piece. I mean, they not 20 a piece.
What about the tax? Now you go there with $30. Oh, let's say it's
What about the
15,
popcorn? What about the popcorn and the soda?
I
You
guess
got your
we
own
rob
You sneaking in snacks?
Family Dollar, yo.
You one of those people that sneak in
Bring it in your
snacks?
bag.
Bring
Put
our
it in your bag.
You one of those people that go to the dollar store.
Get the snacks. Hey, my
So
mom
you
used
gotta
to do
open
that
up
for us.
my
You know.
purse?
What? Listen.
She probably put an IPA too.
South Bronx style.
But check this out, man. Like, I feel like you don't forget about your relationship. You don't. You give your girl whatever time that you can give her. But at the end of the day, you gotta focus on your goal and your dream, because listen, without you chasing your dream and accomplish it, you know, what are you living for?
And most of the times they get with you because of that dream that you tell them you have. I think so.
Yeah.
I really do. Like you tell a person, oh,
Well, I agree with you,
Yeah.
because I feel like women now are more independent, and I also feel like if a man is doing it all and the woman is home, you know, we have goals too, and you know, we're home. Some women are homestay mothers, and we're not happy. We're happy maybe because we love the person, but we're not happy with ourselves.
Do you think, hold on, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but do you think the guy who goes to work, he want to be home too? He want to relax,
It's
and when
okay
he
to be
after
homestay
work,
dad sometimes.
after work, he want to come home to no stress. He wants to be appreciated for the day he just put out there.
That's why a lot of men that's in a relationship play video games.
Fucking
No, I mean,
And
it's
drink
a,
beer.
No, it's a stress reliever. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? And a lot of the women, they actually let them do that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but you can't overplay video games either. You know what I mean? You can't
Yeah.
just sit
So
there.
it's
You got to make a balance of
A balance.
everything.
Yeah, definitely. A little time to, decompress. when you
moderation
get
is
off.
important.
Yeah.
Moderation is definitely
So
important.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
And as
Okay. Right.
all right, so like I feel that a relationship is like a puzzle, but without it, you need, yes, in fact, you need money, you need support. It's all in one. But when you do too much of a one side, sometimes you feel like, oh, he's even forgetting about me. How about this date?
That
He's
sounds like a
working
little
so
bit
much.
insecurity.
Yeah.
No, that's not insecurities.
What is it?
Because you're just focusing on one thing, and let's say you're working, and the person at home is not happy.
And you know what he's working? Well, my eyes, when I'm working on, I see a goal in mind, and I see my girl happy, and I'm like, oh, when I get this check, she's gonna be so happy. We're gonna be able to go do something. We're gonna be able to go anywhere we want to go. I look at it like that. I say that is one of the things that kind of drive me to actually put in that extra overtime. It's not that I forgot about her. It's because I'm really thinking about her all the time, and I want her to be just as happy. I know it's gonna hurt her that I'm working, but when I come home with that check at the end of the week, and I can bring her the flowers, and guess what? Ain't no money being lost. I think it's perfect.
Well, time is very important as well.
Well,
Time is more important. Is also important, and I feel like too. Goals come together as well. You have to finish and feel feel that you're doing something with your life. If not, you feel like we're in a competition. What are you doing something better? What I'm doing, I'm not. Yes, insecurities do happen. That's why you have to focus on what you love, number one, and pursue that.
Can I say one thing? Listen, just because you're drinking hot Camaro, don't mean you running this.
Listen.
All right, don't mean you running this.
Exactly. Do both, and don't forget what's important.
Yeah, listen. I
Because
know.
the supporter
I know.
is
You
there.
I know you're the only female in here, but you ain't no commander.
Listen, I'm definitely hot, the
All right, listen.
commander.
Oh, look at that.
All right, let's put it this way. They got this new app on Facebook. I mean, I don't know if y'all, everybody had to see this doggone thing. You look at it and like the numbers will start going up. 2018 all the way to 78, and you get old. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like an app that shows you how
When you look
You're
at
gonna
it,
how you
transform.
look at 78 or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
That's
Yo,
scary.
I did that one. I did that one.
You tried it?
Yeah. Guess what happened?
You look the same.
Look just like this.
I did that one
That's
too.
it. What happened?
I looked the same.
Not bad, not bad. Ow!
I looked at that, and I look even better.
Not bad.
That was pretty sweet.
Hold on. Some say he looked at it, he got scared. What the fuck did you say?
I looked at it. I wasn't even there.
Moral of the story for me is
Yes.
focus on your dream,
Accomplish him.
accomplish them, and then, don't forget to focus on your woman.
That's true. That's
Facts.
definitely true.
We
Facts.
toast to that?
Toast to that.
Do both balance.
Yes.
Moderation.
Balance it out. Balance it out.
Moderation.
So what we got going for the next topic?
What about This Is America?
That
That video.
Oh
Yeah,
Childish-
you guys have to see that.
Childish,
Definitely.
Childish Gambino.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was hot.
What did you get from watching that video?
I think what he's trying to portray out there and put out there to let people know is like, listen, we're just getting all caught up in, the dancing and the music, and then there's all this other stuff that's happening. If you look in the background, you see so many things happening, and we're not paying attention or focusing on what's happening in the background.
Yeah.
Look, they had this whole thing with Bill Cosby, and everybody's focusing on that.
But
Oklahoma.
everything else
Yeah.
is happening in the background.
Yeah, because Oklahoma,
There's hidden
two young
messages.
guys.
Hidden
Uh-huh.
messages.
Hidden messages. We gotta stay focused. Music is music, but at the end of the day, we gotta stay with reality.
Don't
They're
make me come to
getting us.
Oklahoma.
They're getting us with that social media shit. Like
Yeah.
they're having all this hot music playing. They're distracting you with all this other shit, fake news and all that.
Social
but
media.
what's really happening behind
Social
those
media.
closed doors?
Yeah.
2 black men lynched by 4 white men in Oklahoma. Like, come on, what's going on? And you're not even covering that on the news? Like,
They pick and choose. They definitely pick and choose.
That sounds like a hit fucking story right there. It's not good, but that's the shit that everybody. Listen, we will stand up in arms over that. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
21 years old,
It's just
being
little.
lynched.
Just started.
That's some shit
didn't
that
even
you hear
live
from
yet.
back in the day.
yeah, that's like some unheard of shit now. And the times that we live in now,
Yeah.
that's some shit you would never think you would hear.
Exactly. And then I sit back and when I look at that article, and I just seen it on the Instagram, and I tell you this, I put myself in people's shoes sometimes, and I put myself in those guys' shoes. Like, in my head, I pictured myself saying, "I can't believe this is happening. Somebody help me." And then I put myself in their parents' shoes. Why isn't anyone saying anything? That is a big deal. It's a big deal.
Well, Kanye said it the best, right? Everybody
Oh
thinks.
shit! I ain't with Kanye now,
Every-
but
nah.
what's up?
I understand where Kanye is coming from. People may think he's crazy and everything, but like I get why he wore the hat. Is not because it's to make America great again, but he wore the hat because he wants to bring everyone together. United, all races united under a great country.
The only way that's
You know?
gonna happen is if they get rid of bigotry. Period.
Well, my thing is this. You're not going to make America great again standing next to one person who is not recognizing everyone.
What's going on around?
He's
you?
not a good
If he's not recognizing everybody,
role
I'm not
model,
taking a
no,
picture
nothing.
with this guy.
No.
Yeah, but
I'm not wearing his slogan on my hat. It's not happening.
Yeah,
But how do we get to, he's trying to get a seat at the table so he can, maybe express to Trump on how the minorities feel.
But he's not a
Possibly.
minority.
No, Kanye is.
Kanye.
No, I know, but he's also
Part of the.
no. I just
100%.
he's not really.
Yeah, because I was about to say, you seen him on Ellen DeGeneres show?
Yeah, like I
Like he's
think
just staring in space. Like she's sitting there looking at him, trying to talk to him. He just,
Yeah, I seen it.
what was going through his mind at that moment? I was curious.
Yeah.
And how
Would you feel if you go on the show? Like maybe a little nervous to be on the show?
Nah,
how
he's
about
been
that
here
guy
for
from
a while.
TMZ that told him what it is? He had to walk away because it's
But
true.
I seen an interview.
What he told him.
I seen the Charlemagne interview with him, and I also seen the Breakfast Club with T.I. was on there, and he had mentioned that he met up with Kanye, and he said he kind of like disagreed with a lot of the stuff, but after sitting there for 4 hours with him, he started to understand Kanye a little bit more, and he was just saying that Kanye wants to say the right things, but the right things don't come out of his mouth.
Maybe
It's all about
he has
your
a good
delivery.
ideas,
So he
but
needs to go back
it's
to
not.
school.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I understand.
But he's
Like
still-
I understand everyone else because it's like, yo, you have the platform, and you have everything in front of you because you are an icon. So like we all look up to you. So like when you do these ridiculous things, you kind of hurt us and you set us back.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I definitely believe
If I
that.
met T.I., he would have understood me in like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? 4 hours sitting with him. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
4
too much
hours.
time.
That's a lot of time.
Too much time.
No, but
4 hours.
you know, the statement I see behind that is like he has to really understand where he is on his platform. And his platform, he does influence a lot of people because we were there for when he was struggling to get out where he was at.
I think he's
You know?
contradicting himself.
Exactly.
In my
Like
opinion.
if he's like, oh well, it makes those guys feel uncomfortable I'm wearing this hat. Well, when you're trying to back a guy who's trying to, you know, he's not. Oh, I got. There goes my black guy. Come on, you just can't.
Yeah, right.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't say that.
No, you
You
can't. do
can't.
that.
And
But I don't think he's like, I don't think when he says he loves Trump, I don't think he loves him. I think just like what T.I. say, like he loves his brand new laptop that he got. He love his brand new dog that he just got. I think he's just infatuated with how he became president. And he didn't have no experience in politics at all. So I think he's just like, he loves him for the fact that he ran for president and won.
But look at all the dumb shit he said. It shows you
And
what
he looks up
happens
to him.
when
Yeah, right.
you do such
What are you
a
looking up
Yeah,
to?
I was just about to say that.
What are you looking
I
up
was
to?
about to say that.
He's ignorant, and he's another ignorant guy.
Well, hey, who voted him in?
Oh, shh.
Not me.
I didn't vote.
I didn't vote
I didn't
either.
vote.
I didn't vote either.
I haven't voted.
Sorry, guys.
Hey,
And it's
honestly,
like, I don't think, honestly,
See, what
in
happened
my-
was,
honestly,
And I will never ever make that mistake again. I will never make that mistake again.
honestly, and
I won't.
honestly, in my
Oh.
eyes, I won't vote until I feel that there's someone that's genuine and is for us.
yeah.
And if I don't feel that, I won't vote at all. They say your vote count no matter what. I don't want to vote for both evils. It's the same thing to me. Like one's less. I remember we was having a discussion about that a long time ago. He said, "Well, you gotta vote for the lesser evil." No, I said I don't vote at all.
Nah, I wish I would have voted for the lesser evil this time. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
happy I didn't vote.
Like because like I
don't
feel
really
like I should have had my little voice in there because the voice of me not saying anything, it gave me exactly what I didn't want. And we all need to look at it like that. Like a lot of us didn't go out there and do what we should have done, and this guy ended up taking the house. And we played around with our lives.
You're right. I should have voted.
No,
I
yeah.
should have voted for none of them. But the independent,
Yeah.
the person that really deserved a spot.
Matter of fact, independent
As
is the only
president.
thing that should be there, period, because we are the people, we are the vote,
Yeah.
actually. But the government has it set up where...
But wasn't this
How about
country
this one?
founded on a republic? But all those morals behind that when it was founded and we were a republic,
Well, they,
all those
they
morals
stole
are
all the
gone.
land in the first place, so
They're
there was no
gone.
morals. This country wasn't even built on morals in
they're
the first
gone,
place.
and I think they're playing.
Honestly,
You
They
know?
don't
I
even
think-
follow.
I think they're playing with us. They're playing with our lives,
Yeah.
and they're just laughing at us. And you know what?
Huh.
We all need to gather up as a community in all our communities
Everywhere. 5 boroughs, all of it.
and make
Yeah.
a stand.
Right.
I'm not saying make a stand in a violent way.
No, we don't have to.
I'm saying make a stand in the right way.
all right. What's that?
We have
Yes.
this freedom of
Marching
speech.
all the way up to
Right?
the White House
Or make a
and
proposal.
demanding our rights
Do that.
as
Strike! I
citizens.
strike.
Nah, do that writing shit they be doing. You
Yeah.
know, like Article 56-98.
Ah.
What the hell is that? You know what?
When's the last time someone stood up and marched on the White House? But you don't know.
I heard about that guy that ran
The
in the White
Black
House.
Yeah.
Panthers.
Way
They
back.
marched on the White House. They didn't even bring. They wasn't about violence, but they're ready. you know, you're not gonna use brutal force on us, but we're there to let you know how we feel.
Yeah.
I have a point. This country is most immigrants, and we feel that we're looked down.
We're all immigrants.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, too.
And
Every
it
single
is.
person
But
here.
the way he puts it as immigrants,
Except
you don't have
the
a
Native
voice.
Americans,
There you go.
which we only carved out a little spot for them to chill in when they own all this.
But it's also, I feel like it's a distraction to separate us, for them to do what they want to do.
They've been doing that
For a long time. So by distracting us and with, like I said, like the video, This is America, there's a lot of distraction behind it because when you listen to the song, This is America, you're like, wow, I want to represent this. I want to listen to this. In the beginning I heard it, I was like, wow, this is so nice. But I saw the video and there was so much behind it that I even saw other videos. It's like, listen, catch this. You're just looking at them dancing. No, like you said, there's people, police, there's riots all around it. And we're not seeing that because we're so stuck on a phone,
Yep.
on a computer, and we're not even listening to the news. Why?
Dancing.
Dancing.
Did y'all see the background? I mean,
Yeah.
not the
Yeah, the
background.
background.
No, I mean, okay, so how I saw the video real quick is they were depicting why these certain parts, like when you
Yeah,
shot
that's
the guy in the back
exactly.
of the head, that's saying all the black people they're shooting, boom, like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And in the
Well, I don't
background,
think it's just. I don't think it's black people.
No,
It's
just
all
people,
people.
and people in
Yeah.
general. You know what I mean? Boom, it's like it's so easy, you know. And then when he started dancing, doing that weird, you know, it was just crazy.
Okay.
I think what he was trying to show us is the dancing is the distraction.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
tell
definitely-
that's definitely one
And
thing.
it kind of caught me in the beginning.
Okay, I don't know if you guys saw this in the
Why
video.
are you dancing like that?
Listen, if you see the video, when he's dancing and when he shoots, there's a young boy with a uniform that gives him the gun and receives the gun back.
Holy shit! I didn't see
I
that.
didn't
Yes.
see that.
Okay, when you see the video, you should put the video up.
All right, we're gonna show you
Yes,
the video
that
on the
part.
show.
Not too much of it.
Yeah, not too
A
much.
little bit.
A little,
But-
little snippet. A little snippet.
Okay.
Flash.
Don't come for us.
All right. So my point is that when he receives the gun and gives the gun, he's protecting the gun. We're not protecting our people. We're protecting weapons and everything else more than us.
Yeah.
So watch that.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you.
I definitely feel that. But one thing I didn't like about the video was when he had the gun and he shot the whole choir.
Oh, that was the representation of that white boy that shot the
Yeah, but he should have represented it the way it actually was.
Like not him.
Like
Not him.
like a white person to do that.
I'm not saying anything but what I said.
Oh.
He should.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
just that's my honest opinion.
Well, you gotta remember this in this field. This is artistry. You know what I'm saying? The way of expression. So no matter how they put it, they know what they're getting at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing is this, you know, it's artistry, but at the end of the day, we know what it means.
Yeah.
But 10 years down the line, will they know what it means?
Yeah, you want it
Yeah.
as
We
real.
want it
That's
as
a
real
good
as it
point.
is
Uh-huh.
as now,
Yeah.
because
'Cause we
later
look
down
back
the
on
line,
it, you know?
they don't understand it. That's how everything gets covered up because we don't. As time
Just
goes
like
on, they
kids
just
that were
cover it
born
up.
in
They just
2000.
cover it up.
Yeah.
The same way how our color divides us, like how we wanted to be united, it also divides us. And by him putting himself, his color
But-
represents a lot.
But that's the
Yeah.
problem. That's the problem.
And I know it's a problem.
Our color shouldn't separate us.
I feel the same way.
No, it's true. We're just one. We're one.
We're all men. We're all women. right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not
it doesn't
one.
matter what color you are. Because I tell you this, when you see someone hurting, it doesn't matter what color they are.
No.
Yeah.
You feel their pain.
Mhm.
You know, if somebody loses their livelihood, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be any color. You're gonna
Yeah.
feel their pain.
Yeah, I could be watching.
So we should
TV
all
and
understand
feel
each other. Like we're
Yeah.
one, because we all feel each other's pain.
True.
that. At the end of the day,
So
absolutely.
color should never matter.
No,
You know,
it doesn't matter.
in any
But
of
it
our eyes.
represents a lot.
We're all brothers and sisters.
I
Right?
believe that too, but we can't get caught in the deception they're trying to put out there to make it seem like, oh, this group of people are bad, that group of people is bad. No, There's one person who done did that shit. That's it. All right. The rest of them, you know, you can't put us all in it as a collective for someone who's done wrong. You know, there's a lot of shit that's happened in the past, and guess what? Do we all look at people like that?
No.
All right. So we gotta come to a mutual understanding.
You also gotta look at this. It don't matter the race, because there's one person in each race that did the same thing.
Or each
Yeah, that's right.
You agree on that?
Yeah, agreed.
We're all people.
Oh, I want to shout out Mo for doing the behind the scenes production. Salute.
Salute.
But you're not the commander. We're still the commanders over here.
He's sitting at the table trying to figure out who the commander that's taking over, doing everything.
Right? Basically.
You know what I mean? All this racism and crap going on in the world.
But let's talk about the commander. Let's talk about this other stuff that's happening in the world, like this whole thing with the smallpox. Then I thought that was gone.
And it comes and surfaces back again.
Yeah, it surfaces all back
Hey,
again.
what's going on, man?
Oh man.
Like,
Is it called
think-
shingles now too? Like when you get older?
no.
What was it? Anthrax before?
Oh, yeah.
Anthrax
I
before?
remember hearing that too. I
Yeah.
was like, I hope I
If you had chickenpox, the chance you get
that's damn near every Indian's baby.
Yo,
Yeah.
bro.
now they have a fucking shot for that.
Yeah, they have a shot for
I've
everything.
never heard
Are you talking
of-
about the measles?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, the measles. So it's happening in Jersey now. So these people came to visit America, and basically they've been going everywhere. They're going to the Metropolitan Museum. They went to the airport, and they found out from there, and it's just a big outbreak.
Another outbreak.
Oh, that sounds
just
like
an
Resident
outbreak,
Evil.
and
That's nothing new.
It's not
gonna
new.
happen.
To
It's
cut
not
down
new.
the population a little bit more.
But
Another shot.
How about this, guys? How about this? Do you think this was like all planned out because they had this big thing where don't take this shot, you take this shot. It's a possibility your kid could get this, your kid could get that.
Just like the
Oh
flu
yeah,
shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Just like the
Do you
flu
guys-
shot.
Yeah,
It could work. Listen, I look at it like this. It could work either way. Like one, they can just be spreading that disease out just to cut down the population. I could be wrong. Or they could be spreading that out, right? So you can go to your doctor and get
give
the
you
shot.
something else.
Who the fuck knows what you're getting in that shot?
I'll tell you what's in
Sure.
that shot. The same thing they've been saying for the last 5 years. That shit with the chip, and they're starting to do it at certain jobs. They probably already trying to inject people with chips on the low.
They do it in dogs. They do it in
Oh,
animals
yeah.
already.
Like little GPS.
Yeah, we're little
I don't know.
animals
It's
too.
all like some
To them.
conspiracy theories. I can't touch it. Until I see it.
What do you feel?
Honestly, my thought about it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say that because I do have my little conspiracy theory right now. Like the whole fact is that
it's the real. It's not like a conspiracy.
no,
theory.
because it's like this. It could be any type of. It could be any possibility. It's like it could be for the fact is back in the day they were telling everybody, oh, your kid can get this, can get that. Oh, my kid was acting so much different until he got the vaccines.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
they're saying, what is this? Smallpox or measles?
Measles.
They're saying the measles is out there, and
It's
everybody,
killing
people are
everything.
getting.
Yeah, you're getting.
The only people who
die.
haven't gotten the shot are the people who are so like conscious about, you know,
Which is
I don't
the
want
whole
my kid to
Poughkeepsie.
get this
That's the
shot.
county. I don't see nobody. I don't know. When I go out there, everybody looks normal.
It's yeah, you're gonna look normal,
No,
but at the
you-
end of the
everybody
day,
walk
you
in.
ain't got the shot. You a done deal.
Or if I'm thinking, what I think is they don't belong here. Let's say America's like United States is like you don't belong here. We don't want you here. So let's put something. If you don't belong here, don't come here because you have a disease, and let's cut you out, and that's it. Maybe we don't want nobody because the president is dividing everything.
That measles shit should have been stopped at the borders before it even got here.
I disagree with you on that. I just feel, honestly, it's like every couple years is just an outbreak with something new. And if you do your research, you know, a lot of these diseases are man-made.
Yeah, like the Outbreak movie, the little monkey.
Yeah.
That was like what, 1993, too?
Yeah, about like
Yeah,
95,
I was
I
young.
think.
Yeah, I was young. I don't know. I remember that. It's like the movies give you
Yes, it definitely
literally
does.
messages and like little puzzles.
But you
Lots of
know,
subliminal
you can tell
Simpsons.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of subliminals.
so as you like they tell you, what America has like a couple billion people, right? They want to cut
couple?
down the population a
Yeah.
little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't belong here. Go back to your country.
No, it's not about.
We don't want them here. That's what he's doing. He doesn't want other people from other countries. Look at these, like the. You didn't see, like, if you're born here. Let's say I'm born here, but my parents were born here. Basically, I should leave too. It's an act. That's what he wants. He wants to remove everybody too.
But you're not gonna leave because anyone who's born in the U.S.
I
are
understand,
gonna
but
stay.
that's what he's trying to do.
No.
Because your parent is not born here.
No, what he's trying to do is he's trying to, if you're
He can't do nothing. But he
immigrating
was trying.
from a different country, what he's trying to do is send you back. That has nothing to
But how
do with
messed up
you
is
being
that?
born here. It has to do with he doesn't want any immigrants here. So
But if they were born here, you can't do that.
No, he's
No.
not saying that you were born. He's saying like if you're visiting on a visa or
So
something.
maybe
like
he
that.
wants to stop everything.
No, he does. That's what he
That
does.
Yeah.
guy on Facebook, I saw a while back, or in the news rather, not even Facebook. He was a father. He lived in the country. His family's out here.
Oh, I heard about that.
They literally sent him.
Yeah, because he wasn't born here.
Oh, but his family could
Yeah.
stay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you have visas. Like they a lot of
Student
immigrants
visas,
are
the-
on
the-
Yeah, that's
temporary
hard. So he
visas.
should have been able to stay though, because he had a family. Nah, there should be stipulations to
Yeah.
how
Well,
far
I know.
they go or whatever they're trying
I
to.
used to
send
work
them.
with a Jamaican, and he was going for the test. There's ways becoming a U.S. citizen from being an immigrant. So
I mean, that all sounds like conspiracy theories, guys.
that is what
No,
it
we
is.
don't know. We don't
It's
know.
not
That's not
facts.
that's not facts. That's why the measles is hitting everybody.
No, the measles is different.
Yeah, we are.
That's not the
No,
facts,
no.
but
Listen, you call it conspiracy theory, I call it you're trying to knock down the population, or you're trying to have us go and get those shots so
To
we don't get
protect
the
us.
measles.
Let's get
Hey,
protected
You're
from it.
trying to like inject us with whatever the fuck you're trying to inject us with. Listen, couple years, I haven't been to the hospital. I am healthy. I haven't got sick.
it turns out the people who are like playing healthy, trying to do their best to be healthy, them motherfuckers get more sick than anybody.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like people in there messing with your blood,
Nah,
poking you, and
don't poke me.
I don't like
poke me.
hospitals.
Nah, I'm good with that.
Only if I get stitched, you sew me up and shit.
I'm gonna use a band-aid. But at the end of it, I just feel like, the whole measles thing is a big scare.
Yeah.
You
be
know, it's
careful.
a really big scare. But I feel like the people who do have kids who aren't vaccinated, please go get them vaccinated because
Infants,
this
especially.
is, because this
Like,
could
they
be
don't-
possibly a big thing.
I don't
And
trust
this
it.
could be the one. This is probably that they talk about
Yeah,
it.
they've been crying wolf the whole time, right?
Listen,
It's like-
And they talk
Just
about
like
it,
the
and
flu,
this
I
could
feel
be
like it
innocent.
didn't work.
I don't
It's
trust
really
it,
innocent,
especially when it comes to little kids. I don't trust it
Yeah.
because
It's risky. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I just say
It's
just
like playing
make
poker,
sure
yo. Are you
you
gonna
keep your
call
kids
it or are you
safe.
gonna fold? You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
scary situation with somebody.
It is.
Some people gotta deal with it.
Well, we'll lay it to rest. You know everyone's opinion on it.
Yeah.
Hello?
And we want
Salud.
your opinion
Salud.
too.
So be
And we
continued.
definitely want your opinion.
Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you guys think about it.
Do you think it's a conspiracy theory? Or do you just think people are going crazy and it's just another cold going around? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't leave your house.
No, right? Right?
Stay in your house.
No, I'm supposed to take a trip. And I'm telling you this, when I heard that,
Guys, scared you?
Yeah, of course.
I was like, I'm not going to LaGuardia. I don't want
LaGuardia?
to. The damn airport.
LaGuardia.
I don't want to do it. Oh, it's LaGuardia? I'm bad.
Where you at?
I've only been there a couple of times.
It's not like you
I'd
go
rather
to
go to
the
JFK.
aquarium or some
I
shit.
said-
It's like 15 minutes away. It's right there, but it's actually.
You'll enjoy the plane ride though, man. I'm telling you.
Let's
Hold on. I'm sorry. But you guys cut me off. I guess it was too much of this captain.
It
Sorry.
was.
Oh, commander. Sorry about that.
Anyways.
Yo, but I think
Can't
you
stand you.
you brought up I think about was it Japan? A topic on
Yes. So basically, in Japan, whoever single, basically you're just like a burden for Japan. if you're not having babies and you're single, they don't want you there. They're
That's
looking
crazy.
at you like, what are you doing here? We want to increase the population.
I'm gonna write
You're
to you,
not good for
Japan.
anything.
I'm
You're not
gonna see
good
how you go.
for anything. Women what are supposed to pop babies? No.
What you're
Focus on your goals, right?
so what you're trying to tell me is the Japanese government
Yep.
are trying to get rid of single people?
Yep.
Single women.
Single women?
Oh, not even men?
No, single women. Basically,
Wow,
women.
that's fucked up. You can't just
Without
alienate.
kids.
Yes.
You can't alienate.
Let me
like
tell you
that.
something.
Oh wow.
We're becoming very
Well,
independent, and we can do it without men.
Yo,
So they look at you
It
like,
says
wait.
it right there. Single women barred on stage.
that's
Say-
horrible,
Says
yo.
Japan and
How are they?
Pete.
Wow.
So basically, if you're not having babies, we don't need you out.
And you know what?
That's foul.
The president of Japan can make those rules because
President of Japan needs
Just
to
It's kind
get
of
chopped
crazy.
off,
They're saying that the,
That's a piece of shit
as
move,
birth
yo.
rates fall to the lowest level since 1899. It's not like something's in the motherfucking water. Like
well, you remember
the
what happened.
birth rate is dropping. Like you tell me ain't nobody out there getting no hanky panky.
Well, you-
Ain't nobody. You tell me ain't nobody slipping. Ain't nobody slipping out there.
No slip
Like
slide.
you telling me this? You got a lot of pull out kings out there, and ain't the fucking birth rate is dropping. You must got the pull out kings forever.
We don't want ya.
No. Got you, baby. Sorry, my bad.
I guess they're not the commander
I haven't
there.
heard that.
That's
too funny.
I think that's pretty crazy, and I think like
Oh shit.
like I don't think presidents should make
That's
law.
your-
But in different countries, the president have different laws that they can push.
That's true, but the whole see that's another thing.
It should be about the people.
Exactly,
The laws.
because the government right now is nothing but a bunch of old wrinkly ass men in every
They
country.
can't have no more babies.
You know what I'm saying? And then they
Pass.
shitting on women because that's what they were raised to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, women aren't equal to us and this. Yo, I'm coming to every country.
You fucking stupid.
I'm going on a world tour.
Listen, from the looks of it, best destination is Japan. They're forcing these girls to get with people.
They don't
Hey,
want
listen. She don't
How
want
you
it.
know?
Hey, Hells, if she don't want me, I'm going to Japan.
you. Ching chong maka hiya.
Yes. You're crazy. But that's ridiculous.
Word.
I've
That is
never
crazy.
heard of something like
I
that.
heard about China. Hey, one baby,
That's it.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I was gonna hit that.
one
I was gonna hit
baby.
that
That's
They
it. Now
killed the
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
Female,
touch
You
it.
cannot
they saying female
only-
babies.
female baby.
yes.
If you have more than, let's put it this way: if you have 2 kids, I think you're allowed that. They're allowed to have 2 or just 1.
No, they're allowed to have one.
1. So if it's
I
a-
think the tops is 2.
but if it's a female,
I think it's 1.
they
I'm with it if that's the law over there.
But what's
One kid?
like? What happens? If you
Yeah,
have
but
more
they
than
kill
two?
the other kid if it's.
Oh no,
That's
no.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
maybe
That's
they
crazy.
just
Yeah,
want
that's insane.
males.
That's
That's
crazy.
Is more.
Yeah, I heard about that years
Dominate,
ago.
they
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Well, I think it's crazy, but I know it's just to keep the population down because there's some humpy little rabbits over there.
There is, but it seems like ain't no humpy little rabbits over in Japan.
They need to send them over there. Send all the
There's a
little
secret
boys
out
over
there.
there, right?
Right? Send them over
Raise 'em.
over there.
Raise them.
But go ahead and take that
I'm
trip.
about to go build me an army. Huh?
Check it out.
What we got going?
I think next spring break destination should be Japan. I'm just saying.
Stupid.
What? You don't think so?
Lord, they got some nice Japanese food.
Hey, Japanese food.
Maybe it's that sushi.
That sushi man.
Or maybe it's the bomb that was dropped there years
Oh
ago.
man, why you have to go there?
I'm just saying.
That's a good point.
You never know.
I'm being
Maybe
serious.
something happens.
How is that
to
stopping
these
the
women.
girls from
Well,
trying to
It's
not
the
boots?
chemicals
I
in
believe
the
that.
bomb.
Or maybe they're trying
They're
to.
still suffering from that, from
Yeah,
what
sure.
happened in Pearl Harbor. What was it, Pearl Harbor?
Mhm.
They're still suffering from that.
Hiroshima. Or something.
Hiroshima, but
The
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima bombing, right?
Yeah, but that happened because They attacked by
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, but
That's the
they're
captain kicking in.
yeah, but
Nah, I think,
they're,
I think it might be vice versa.
yeah, they're still
Nah, I mean, I don't know the years though, but
like yeah, but I've heard like they're still suffering just from that the chemicals.
hell,
Yeah.
And maybe that that's what
That's
maybe it leaked into the water.
that's just been leaking in everywhere. It leaked into the ground.
And
It
they
leaked
taking
everywhere.
and they taking a little shit.
Man. I feel like that whole situation. I feel like everything across seas is just so different. So different. That's
Do
how I
you
look at
do you
it.
think we're more safe here?
What happened?
44.
44.
Just say, go ahead, keep going.
What's going on in 44?
Right.
The club?
44 IPAs. Don't play.
What?
On the time frame. On the time frame. That's all.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, 45.
that is
I need
the
another
show.
one.
I'm sorry. When we get to talking, the time gets to going fast.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. This shit was getting
I was
good.
about to look up what,
This
we'll
shit is
get back
getting
to
good.
that.
But like he said,
To be
time is
continued.
short, to be continued.
But no.
Comment.
Remember, this is episode 4, people.
And we're only growing.
That's
Exactly.
right. And thank you guys.
97.
And it's
No, 98.
98.
98 subscribers. Oh, we're only 3 shows, and this for us just starting it out of the blue.
Yeah.
That's great.
Sounds like a hit to me.
Remember,
Sounds like a hit.
show us
What's happening?
love on YouTube. IPA Drunk Talk.